All right, what is going on, everyone? Chris of Chef Sports Cards here. What are we doing? We're doing Leaf. Get the right page up here. Ugh, my nose is itchy. All right, welcome. Especially if you're new to the channel, welcome. Bit about us. Been around for over 7 years now. We break mostly baseball. We ship all cards from every break. We're very generous with the top loading. We ship as quickly as our little hands can move. If you are new to the channel, do us a favor and hit that subscribe button. eBay still runs their. Just noticed that. I'm sorry. eBay's still running their sweepstakes. No purchase necessary there. Go to any of our eBay listings. Look in the description, and there's a link there. Follow that, and you can win some free cards. And of course, as always, thank you so much for joining us, buddy. I appreciate it. As always, chefsportscards.com, our little slice of the World Wide Web. We got a bunch of breaks up over there now. Some Tops Update. We got Allen and Ginter. We got Star Wars Galaxy. We got, what else? Logo Fractor up there. So many of them are close to full. So head on over to chefsportscards.com. Grab a spot today. And we have a lot of fun over there on the website, too. So thanks for joining us tonight, man. I appreciate it. Anybody else who's new out there, I do appreciate you checking us out. All right, let's go over the rules of Leaf first. So, I mean, many of you know them already, but okay, so there's going to be 30 plus, what is it, it's like 42 cards total. So obviously it's possible for somebody to get skunked and not get anything. If that's the case and you'd like your shipping return, just email me and I'll be happy to do that. Otherwise, we'll send out a hobby pack, hitless hobby pack. That's what we usually do. Any retired players or go to the team they were longest with, or say retired manager cards, the team they managed the longest at. So I always give the example of Carlton Fisk because he played 13 years or 12 years with the Red Sox and 13 years with the White Sox. He would go to the White Sox. So that's just, I mean, it's in our rules underneath. That's how we do retired players, as most breakers do. Any double auto or triple auto cards, anything like that, obviously we'll random as needed unless somebody owns more than 50% of the card. I bring this up because, for example, last week we had a triple auto that had Travis Bazzana and then two non-MLB guys on it. So the non-MLB spot had 66% of the card. So it went to the non-MLB spot. Now, obviously, if it was three different, we'd random it three ways, so on and so forth. So if somebody owns more than 50% of the card, it goes to them. Otherwise, we random it out. And obviously, players go to the team they're associated with now, the team they're on now. They're unfortunately with Leaf, their checklist, they never specify their teams. Most of them, 97% of them are easy. Dylan Cruz goes to the Nationals, so on and so forth. But there's always one or two that's, this guy got traded or this or that or whatever. Like I bring it up because like Jake Bloss, who was with Houston, got traded to Toronto in July. He's on Toronto. He goes to Toronto, so on and so forth. Pretty simple. And like I said, most of you guys know this stuff. So, all right, let's go over the teams. D-backs, Michael T. Braves, Michael D. Orioles, Nick J. Red Sox, Joey W. Cubs, Ben A. White Sox, Charles T. Reds, David P. Guardians, Kirk D. Rockies, Joshua F. Tigers, Adam C. Royals, Jeff E. Astros, Joshua F. Angels, Kevin T. Dodgers, Brian B. Brewers, John T. Twins, Dick B. Marlins, Kurt D. Mets, Gregory B. Yankees, James C. A's, Kurt D. Phillies and Pirates, Brian B. Cardinals, Daniel M. Padres, Joshua F. Giants, Gregory B. Mariners, Mark J. Rays, Derek D. Rangers, Brian B. Blue Jays, Matthew T. Nationals, Farrell Z. And the non-MLB spot is Jenna L. So this is the first 6 boxes of a fresh case. We'll do the second half of this case tomorrow night. All right, let's get into it. Enough of the yapping. Enough of yapping. Let's get to it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. 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 Okay, sorry about that. Just reading the box. So yeah, it's 5 autos and 2 base cards per box. All right, so 7 per box. 7 times 6, 42. Yeah, 42. I think that's what I said earlier. All right. Good luck, everybody. Let's do it. Starting off with Dylan Cruz. 97 of 185. Those are considered their base cards to 185. And behind that, Zach DeZenzo. 16 of 185. I do. I'm going to Orange City, Iowa for a card show. I'm going to start driving as soon as I get off here. So I can meet you there, John. I still don't think I can make it. All right. First auto, AJ Garcia. I believe he's not a pro player yet. Let me double check. Non-MLB. I think he's a Duke. That's for the non-MLB spot. Next up for the Yankees, George Lombard Jr., number 22 of 35. Man, you should have been in our last break. Pulled a beautiful Ellie in the last break. Let's see if we can't keep the hits rolling for you, my friend. We will try. Do our darndest. All right, so like here's an interesting card coming up. Jim Leland manager card. Which, let's see who he managed the longest for. Jim Leland. You going to a wedding tomorrow? Man, I haven't been to a wedding in a long time. Because everyone's busy getting divorced. They'll start getting married again in a few years. All right, Jim Leland. Let's see. He served coach manager. Yeah, got to be the Tigers, right? Yeah. Yeah, Tigers for the longest. Tigers was 6, 7, 8 years. Rockies for 1. Marlins for 2. Pirates for. Oh no, he was the manager of the Pirates a lot longer than the Tigers. Actually, it's the Pirates. He was the manager of the Pirates for 10 years. And the Tigers for 8. So going to the Pirates, Jim Leland. There you go. All right. Which is who's Pirates? Brian B. Next up, Noble Meyer on the die cut. My friend John's going to like me a lot more in about a minute. Number 10 of 10 on the Noble Meyer. Wow. 1 of 1 Hulk Hogan. That's awesome, dude. Congrats, dude. That is really awesome. Nice hit. Marlins is Kurt. These die cuts are sick. For my friend John, going to the Brew Crew. Triple auto, Jackson Churio, Cooper Pratt, Eric Betanti. I think he'll like that one. Numbered 7 of 10. You like me a little bit more now, John? Just a little bit. Yeah, you were right on the Pirates, man. I didn't even think of the Pirates, to be honest with you. I kept thinking Detroit even before I looked it up. See, John, you've been complaining about the Brewers being more expensive, but look at that. Beautiful. Very nice. Congrats, my friend. Thank you, my friend. I feel that love coming straight through the computer. All right, box number 2. Let's see if we can't find a De La Cruz for our other friend here. Along with good hits for everybody. As many as we can find. Come in. All right, next up, Jung Ho Lee. Numbered 50 of 185 for San Francisco. Next up, Landon Rupp, which I think is also San Francisco, if I'm not mistaken. 2 of 20. We, of course, will double check. All right, next auto. Juan Nunez. Numbered 4 of 5. If I could just find him. Juan Nunez. Looks like the Orioles. Marva Shorebirds. Yeah, Baltimore. For Nick. Good, man. I'm glad we could find it for you, buddy. RJ Cope, which I'm pretty sure is a non-MLB player, if I remember right. I think he's still at Vanderbilt or something. Yeah, he's a youngster. Perfect game youngster. All right, next up for the Rockies, Chase Dollander. For Joshua. Numbered 1 of 1. He's a 1 of 1. Chase Dollander, 1 of 1 for the Rockies. Sneaky Rockies hit. And speak of the devil, considering I just brought this guy up in our pre-talk. Jake Bloss. He's for Toronto. which is Matthew. I just know because he was traded there like a couple months ago. Jake Bloss, numbered 5 of 10 for Toronto. And another duel, this time for the Cubbies. Moises Badastados and Jefferson Rojas. From a man, Ben. He'll love that. 3 of 7. Here you go, Ben. Some Cubbies for you, my friend. All right, 2 down, 4 to go. La da dee 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 dee. La da da dee 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 doo. La da dee doo. La da da dee dee doo. I don't know why they bother with this. It doesn't really do anything. La da da dee 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 dee. La da da dee 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 doo. Oh, we got some nice on the back. Somebody's going to be very happy. All right, here we go. First up for the Yanks, George Lombard Jr. to 185. 109 of 185. And for the non-MLB spot, for the Aggies, Gavin Grahovic. Numbered 129 of 185. Next up for the Angels, Joshua Lugo. For Kevin, Joshua Lugo, numbered 8 of 25. Another non-MLB, I'm pretty sure, Rock Chalowski. I was trying, when I was doing the sort last week, I was trying to figure this guy's name out. Rock Chalowski. He's still in college. 12 of 25. I'm assuming that's Rock or Roach. Would that be Roche? I don't know. Roche Chalowski? What a weird name. And next up for the Twinnies, Brooks Lee. First round gems. Nice one there. Number 3 of 5 for Dick. And behind that, for the Phils, Eduardo Tait. That's what we decided last week how to say it. 2 of 7 for the Phils. For Brian. Here you go, buddy. For the Nationals, Farrell, you're going to like me after this one. You probably, if you haven't subscribed, you'll definitely subscribe now. Dylan Cruz, monumental, and that is a 1 of 1. 1 of 1 Dylan Cruz for the Nationals. Very nice hit, my friend. Congrats. For Farrell Z. All right, 3 down, 3 to go. Take a 1-on-1 Dylan Cruz all day. Come on, get back in the box. Here we go. The only boxes I keep are leaf boxes. I have 8 million of these. I'm gonna have to start using up some of these to ship cards to you guys. I have, like literally hundreds of these things around. But the boxes are awesome for shipping in, especially if you use like the flat rate packages, like to put a box in. They're perfect. So I do keep the leaf boxes. All right, next up, Kyle Teal to 185 for Boston. Right, yeah, 108 of 185. And behind that for the Orioles, Kobe Mayo, 116 of 185 for Nick. Next up, is this non-MLB, I think. Let's see. Yeah. For the non-MLB spot, RJ Austin. Numbered 1 of 9. 1 of 9. Yeah, I do too, but I have so many of them. It's absurd. I'll send you some. They pile up quick. I do too, but pile up quick. All right, next up, another die cut, this time for the Cubbies, Matt Shaw. That is a 1 of 1 on the Matt Shaw die cut. Very nice. For Ben. I hate putting these in sleeves. The edges are like too sharp on them. You're worried you're going to get them caught all the time. There you go, Ben. Nice 101, my friend. Our third 1 of 1 of the break. Next up behind that for the White Sox, Noah Schultz. 15 of 15. For Charles. Next up, our first double, Josua Lugo, guy from the Angels, numbered 7 of 10. Somebody else is gonna like me in the next card too. I am making a lot of friends tonight with the cards I'm pulling. Josua Lugo. And for the Padres, Leo DeVries. There he is. Numbered 7 of 15. I'll tell you guys a funny story. I had a guy this week who emailed me from a Triple E break we did like a couple weeks ago or a week or so. I think it was the one we did last week. I can't remember when it was. And we pulled a Leo DeVries out of it. And it went to the Padres. There you go. Very nice. Who's got the Padres? Josh. And he was trying to argue with me that it should have gone to the DPL spot. And I was like, well, it's not a DPL card. Why would it go? Like, I mean, I understand he's from the Dominican Republic, but like, it's not on the checklist for the DPL. He doesn't even have a DPL card in Triple E. He just has an international autograph. He was not happy. He's like, this is very disappointing. I'm like, I don't understand what's disappointing about it. He doesn't even have a card to get out of the DPL. Not to mention the 15 other autographs you got, but, you know, everybody's greedy. They want their stuff. But I had to like get into the whole thing. And I even explained to him, I said, you realize that if he wasn't on a team, I'd have to random that card. It's not like it would go to you because he's from the Dominican Republic. Like, the DPL cards are DPL cards. It's a specific set, you know. But he said he understood in the end, but he seemed pretty pissed. Like, I don't You know, I just open the cards, bro. He's like, well, that's upsetting. I'm like, well, you know, at the risk of sounding like a jerk, you're kind of like, well, read the checklist. That's why they publish them, you know? Like, if you want his card, then figure out that he doesn't have a card there, you know? It's hard to try and explain that without sounding like you're being a jerk to someone, and you're not trying to be. You're just trying to be honest with them, you know? All right, Braden Taylor for Tampa, number 44 of 185. And Rintaro Sasaki. I have no idea. Numbered 5 of 10. Signed a letter of intent at Stanford as an MLB draftable. Oh, he's at Stanford. He's a non-MLB guy. All right, next auto coming at you. Caden Bodine. Caden Bodine, numbered 1 of 1. The 1 of 1 Caden Bodine. Who knew? Let's see. Caden Bodine. Coastal Carolina. Yeah, he's still a youngster. He's at Coastal Carolina, 1 of 1 for the non-MLB, which is Jenna. There you go. That's our 4th 1 of 1 in this break. Next up for the Guardians, Daniel Espino, 3 of 20. For Kurt. Next up for Boston, Kyle Teal, number 10 of 10 for Joey. Well, I'll send you some for sure. You can bet your life on you're going to get some of these, Chris. I will send some this week. Next up, I think for the non-MLB, right? AJ Garcia, I believe. Right? Didn't we have him earlier? Yeah, he's in Michigan or Duke or one of those. AJ Garcia is number 10 of 10. And Bryce Rayner, first round gems, numbered 4 of 15. For Detroit. And Adam. All right, box number 6. So, as I said, if you're interested, tomorrow night we're in the second 6-box, second half of this case. We're also going to have a couple Allen and Ginters tomorrow night and some more Logo Fractor. All right, last box. Good luck, everyone. Yeah, Duke, right? Yeah. I think he was at Michigan first and then went to Duke. I mean, I know he's a college player. Jake Bloss to 185 for Toronto. Felix Hernandez, number 12 of 15. I'm assuming Seattle, but we'll double check it, of course. All right, next up for the Cubbies, Jefferson Rojas, 18 of 25. Duke. Kid must be a good player. For Ben. Ben's doing all right, man. Next up, Landon Rupp. I'm pretty sure he's San Francisco. 7 of 7. Which would be Greg. Next up for the non-MLB spot, Gavin Grahovic, the Aggies. 5 of 12 for Janet. Nice one there. Next up for the Twinnies. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the next card. Luke Keeschel for the Twins, numbered 10 of 10. Where do you see this last card? Oh my God. That thing is sick. For Dick. Go, buddy. I'm assuming it's got to be, but this thing is crazy. Look at this thing. Adrian Beltre Dingers die cut. This is the craziest die cut I've ever seen. Of course, it's a 1 of 1. Look at this thing. I don't even know. I'm going to get it in a sleeve. Give me a second here. For Texas, I'm assuming. Beltrane's got to be Texas, right? He play for anybody else. Let me get a 56 over here. Thing's a little thicker. Whoever owns this card, you got to be careful with it. It's delicate because all the corners. Look at that thing. That thing is sick. Who's got Texas? Brian. Man, look at that. That thing is awesome. Congrats. That is worth a cheer right there. 1 of 1, Adrian Beltre, Dingers die cut. Thing's awesome. All right, that is going to do it. I want to thank everyone for joining us this evening. As always, I couldn't do this without y'all, and I do truly, truly appreciate it. We'll do a quick run through of all the autos real quick for everyone. If anybody didn't get to watch the actual break later. Quick hit recap. As I said, we'll be here all weekend. And of course, please go and check out our website, chefsportscards.com. We will be here Friday and Saturday. So if you want to see us on eBay, otherwise, please stay safe, stay healthy out there. And let's do a hit recap. All right. Hit recap for 2024 Leaf Metal half hobby case break number 3. We're going to start out with our non-MLB guys. I'm not going to go over the numbering, just the autos themselves. Gavin Grahovic, AJ Garcia, RJ Austin, Rock Chalowski, RJ Cope, and AJ Garcia. Luke Keeschel, Landon Roop, Jefferson Rojas, Bryce Rayner, Kyle Teal, Daniel Espino, Leo DeVry, Josua Lugo, Noah Schultz, Eduardo Tait, Brooks Lee, Lugo again, a duel of Ballesteros and Rojas for the Cubs, Nunez, a triple for the Brew Crew of Churio, Pratt, and Batani, Noble Meyer, Jim Leland, manager card going to the Pirates. Lombard for the Yanks, Jake Bloss. And then our one of ones that we had. Caden Bodine, it's for the non-baseball spot. Matt Shaw. Dylan Cruz, one of one. Chase Dollander, one of one. And this awesome Dingers, one of one of Adrian Beltre. Last card, winner. You got it, buddy. Congrats. All right, folks. Oh, God, I have to sneeze. So weird. It's very odd that I sneeze and like my head's about to explode. Oh, okay. Passed. Again, thanks so much for joining us, folks. I hope to see everyone tomorrow night. Have a great night and go check out the website. Later. Bye. Winner, chicken dinner.